All right. Well, hello, everybody. Happy, happy, happy March. We are so excited. Let's march into spring. We are super excited because we have some great new products that we're going to be talking about tonight. I know Louise is out there dancing. So it is March 1st and all the announcements are out there. So it's pretty exciting right now. And I am so excited because we have all of the, if you're not aware of all of the announcements that have been made, we've got some fun for it. We've got some great announcements that we're going to be talking about. Louise is going to cover some of our, she's going to cover some of our new products with the recipes. And we have a fun surprise. Denise is actually going to be sharing a little bit about boards. Now, I don't know if anybody, is anybody familiar with boards? Is anybody familiar with boards? Yes. Okay. So for those of you that aren't familiar with boards, it could be a great tool to help you either post things, message people things. It's a storage place for all those things. It's going to be your go-to. So she's going to talk a little bit about that, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with, let me just go start screen sharing. Okie dokie. All right. So here we go. We talked about that already. What's one thing that you feel proud of today? And Sherry shared with us that she has 7 shows starting this week. And I know a lot of you are brand new. So for all of those newbies, if you want to raise your hand, you can actually raise it on your, what do you call it, so that we can see you all that are getting started, that have started sometime this year. Welcome. We are super excited. Yeah, there's Ashley and Connor and oh, there's Terry. Just there's a physical wave of the hand. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I love this. We believe mealtime can build happier and richer lives. Eat good, feel good. Doesn't that make eat good? You eat good food, you feel really good about it. So there is. This is brought to you by your upline national executive directors Marie Friday, Nancy Jo Ryan, and Patty Mosarino. So we're excited that you're here, all of the team. So you probably are very well aware of this, and this is what is our host and guest special this month. So this is a favorite. If you don't already know this, you can get, your host can get anything in the catalog at 60% off, including any of our new spring products. So that's a bonus right there. Just imagine you can save yourself hundreds of dollars with that. So we also have a March guest offer, and it's $80, and you can choose either the adjustable measuring spoons, the Chef silicone basting brush, one of my very favorites. I have 2 or 3 of those at least, way better than any other brush that you can possibly buy or purchase, and our cut and seal. So lots of great things this month. Okay, this is it. Yes, can you believe it? They have extended the $25 kit. Now, with that in mind, we have a lot of new people, and if you haven't shared with your friend, with if you're starting, start with someone in the business. Isn't that right, Denise? I heard her talking earlier. I know we always say that. So you would definitely want to start with someone so that, it's kind of nice. They encourage you, you encourage them along the way. So when they're having a bad day, you can encourage them. And then of course,
it's always fun learning together,
isn't it? Yeah. Like, look, Denise is over there. She could stick her head out over there. There she is. It's so fun. Anyway, so it's $25 for our digital kit. And here's the bonus. Okay. The bonus is that they are going to get a cake, numbers and letters cake pan as soon as they sign up. They're not required to do any of their sales yet, but they're going to get that. Is anybody, can anybody give me a whoop whoop? So Ashley raised her hand. I'm not sure. Ashley, are you raising your hand? Whoop whoop. Oh, that's probably why she's raising her hand. Okay, because we're all raising our hands. Okay. X, are you excited about that? Don't you feel like now you can go out there and you could actually encourage some of those fence sitters that are like, hey, now is the time. You can't, there's just, this is the perfect time for you to do that. The other the other great bonus for this, and this is the last month that they are offering the 3-in-1 prep tool. So I love mine. I love the immersion blender on there. I love the food processor on there, and I love the mixer on there. And I love that it's battery operated.
And you have 2 batteries.
Yeah, 2 batteries, which that's pretty amazing there. So 3 great reasons to become a consultant this month. So who's in? Who's excited about that? And who is willing to go and share? Yeah. All right. Okay. For what's in it for you? Well, we have new summer products that will be coming out in the month of June, and you are eligible to earn them. So if you're brand new in this, you know that you can earn all of the new products that actually come out. And so with $750 in commissionable sales, you are going to earn a product that's worth $30 in value. And then with $1,500 in commissionable sales, which is about 1 to 2, what's about 2 to 3 parties, depending, you are going to earn level 2. Plus, you're going to make a commission. So it's not just that. So there you go. Super excited about this. So we have an influencer that is going to be joining us this month. Her name is Catherine McCord, and she is the Weelicious blog, and she's a huge fan of our deluxe multi-cooker. She's even created an exclusive recipe for Pampered Chef. So she, along with Emily Kerrigan and Emily's senior executive director, Melanie Kraft, and Libby Hoppy will also be joining them. They're going to be making the spring pressure cooker risotto in the deluxe multi-cooker. So they're going to be sharing tips about booking and selling with this amazing new product. So you register for this because you do have to register for it. It's under the Stir. So if you go to the Stir, this picture of her is right in there, so you can register that way. And for those of you that are on a recruiting role right now, here is our special or incentive for recruiting. I believe that this is the last month, right, Denise? This is the last month. Yeah. So through the end of March, when you get 3 qualified new consultants, you are going to earn the travel necessity bag through the Packapalooza. So that's what it's called. So the Packapalooza, and then by qualifying 5 new consultants, you're going to earn another bag, which is the duffel bag right there. It's the carry-on duffel bag. And then when you when you're what should they call a lister, by recruiting and qualifying 7 new consultants, you can earn another bag, and that is the 28-inch rolling suitcase. So that would be awesome. Who would like to do that? Anybody want to do that? 7 new recruits? Yeah, let's get them in there. They do have to be qualified for this one. So if you haven't seen this yet, this is all in the new seasons resource guide. In that there's a little area, new seasons resource guide, and they have a download there. I actually just screenshot it, but it's page 30 or 32 and 33. And this is what's taking the place of the page 32 and 33. Oh yeah, here's why. Because they put the mix and chop back in there, because we're not selling the new silicone tools, the new silicone utensils until August, but more on that later. So these are the 2 new pages that you could actually print these. So I just screenshot them. It's already in the digital catalog, and it's already in the mini catalog. So they're already there. They've already updated it. So when you share those catalogs, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to send anybody the insert, but here they are. So these are the updated pages without the silicone utensils. Same thing for 40 and 41. And they show you they're going back to, and this is on a like purchase until quantities are available. Okay. So just want everybody to remember that. And of course, here. So I covered that. And without further ado, let me go ahead, and I'm going to stop screen share for just a second here. I have got to find my friend. Does anybody have any questions while I'm looking for? I'm sure that was like pretty self-explanatory, but I've got to try to find her. Where are you, Louise?
I have no questions, but who's planning on earning those new products?
Yay.
Just
Yeah,
raise your
right.
hand or use the emoji. Somebody said they didn't know how to do that. If you're on your laptop, on the very bottom, there's a thing called reactions, and you can do a thumbs up. You could do a excitement.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, look, we do have some thumbs up there. Excellent. Yay. All right, Miss Louise.
Okay, all right. So, hey everyone, my name's Louise Morris from Houston, and Patty asked me to talk about a couple of products. So the first one I'm going to talk about, I'm going to start with the small products and work my way up. It's kind of from my least favorite to my most favorite. So the first one is our new little egg separator. So for those of us that have been around for a while, we used to carry an egg separator, but this one is way better and cooler because it can go on your little prep bowls. The other one kind of would topple over because it was really long, because the handle folds out. Yay! So now it can also go on a larger bowl, like the glass mixing bowls or your batter bowl. And everybody needs a good egg separator, right? Get rid of those yolks and just eat the whites or whatever you want. All right, so that's the egg separator. The next up is got a funny name. It's a spider strainer. And the funny thing is about this spider strainer is I watch a lot of TV, and I was watching the Food Network, and they were talking about one of these just the other day. So this is stainless steel, really nice. This is for if you're trying to get out something that you're deep frying, or your tortellinis in the boiling water, you can just dip them right out. If you're deep frying, the way it's made, it's called a spider strainer because it kind of looks like a spider web, right? Anyway, so it'll drain really good. That's why we have this. So that's super nice. Next up is something that we have needed forever, for such a long time, and that is our 9x13 cake pan set with the lid. Oh my gosh, when we got this, I was so excited. I made a cake like the very first day I took it out of the box. Of course, because I'm in Texas, I made a Texas sheet cake, and it was so delicious. The lid comes right off like that, and it has the same gorgeous Tiffany blue color and the nonstick on the inside, just like the rest of our cake pans. So anyway, this is a great addition to our collection, and people are so excited about this. So excited. All right. Next up is something that I am just so excited about, and I've already used it twice. Patty will show you the pictures, but this is our secret center cake pan set. Love this. So the first recipe that I made, I used the secret center right here. I made a devil's food cake. So you just pour your cake mix in here, and then you pour, for those that haven't already used it, you pour your cake mix in here and you bake them alongside each other. And then when you invert it, you have a hole in the center, which you can fill with just about anything. Patty will show you my picture. I filled it with cherry pie filling because I thought chocolate and cherries go really well together. And then I just put some chocolate frosting in between the two layers. And that was actually my brother's 50th birthday cake. That's the reason I made it. And I decorated the top of it. There you go. As you can see, I decorated the top of it with our Easy Accent decorator. And I did not do too much frosting on the top because I didn't think you needed all that frosting. But anyway, I am absolutely in love with this. And you can use this for gender reveal parties, kids' birthday parties. What I made tonight, you could probably do in here, which I'm going to show you, which is actually that picture down there. I made the cornbread bites is what they're calling that. And I used I don't even actually know what you call this insert, but the 8 center insert. Patty, does this have a name? I know the other one is the secret center, but I don't even know what you call this. Secret I don't know.
I like where you're going with that. Yeah, the
Different portions. So anyway, so for this one, I made cornbread, poured it in here, and then when I inverted it, I'll show you because we haven't actually eaten yet. Right here. So you have the 8 little wells, and I made up a recipe. It's a combination of like a chili and a taco meat combination. And I used the small scoop to fill in the wells, and then just topped it with a little bit of sour cream, some cheese. And it's kind of falling apart a little bit because it's been sitting here for about 2.5 hours. No, maybe not that long, maybe just 2 hours. Anyway, so that I'm super excited about too, because there's so many different possibilities that you can do with that. So obviously you can make it as a cake. So you would just make the second cake in here and then put it on top, and then nobody would know. And then you cut into it and everybody would get a cream filling or candy filling or whatever. So perfect. I love it. I'm so excited about it. All right.
Louise, it's just called an insert. It's just an insert.
Just an insert. Okay.
Those are
no,
both just called inserts, actually.
no fancy name. All right.
No
Well, I
fancy name.
absolutely love it. And I am so excited to have this added to our cake collection
That's why you even have the little wedges for.
and collection. All right.
Yeah.
Next up is ta-da, the multi-cooker, deluxe multi-cooker. So I last night finally decided to use it. And I made the sous vide chicken, the recipe that comes in the cooking guide. You guys, when you get these products, read your cooking guide because there's a lot of great information in here. And I am no chef by any means. I am just a mom cooking dinner for the family. But you just read, follow the directions, press the button when it says press the button, and you really can't go wrong. So I used some really fat chicken breasts that I just cut in half with our closing cut. And sometimes those really big fat chicken breasts that you buy can be tough and rubbery and kind of stringy, if you know what I mean. And the only reason I bought those giant ones was because my grocery store had like hardly any chicken left. They're like bare shelves. So anyway, I just used that in the Ziploc bag. I seasoned it exactly like it said to season it. Filled the inner pot up with the water, followed the directions, and you have to be patient. Now, everyone that knows me knows I am the least patient person around. I am so not patient, but you have to be very patient because it takes about 25 minutes for the water to come up to the temperature that you want. And you also, it says that once it reaches the temperature, you're going to hear 3 beeps. And then across the panel, it's going to say add. Well, I heard it make a funny noise and I looked and it didn't say add. So I was getting a bit worried, but I just stayed patient. And it does make noise as it's coming up to pressure, but you will distinctly hear the 3 beeps in a row. So you know that it's that it's heated up to whatever temperature it's supposed to be. And it does say add on there. And then you just put your Ziploc bag in there and close it up. And then you just press the button again. Honestly, it's super duper easy. I'd never sous vide anything in my life. And the results were really good. My family said the chicken was super moist. It wasn't stringy or dry like usually those big chicken breasts are. The recipe was really, really good. The only thing is my son said he would have liked the chicken breast to have had a little bit of color on it by searing it. And I know that this recipe didn't say to do that. I know with the steaks you sear it. So the next time I make that chicken recipe, I'll probably will sear it just to get a little bit of color. Super easy. And then today I made the sous vide eggs.
Oh,
So,
Louise, let me show them the chicken right away.
okay.
Let me screen share and I will show them this chicken so that you guys can get an idea. Look at how delicious. Doesn't that look like that photograph looks like a professional photograph. You just
I cooked the asparagus in the air fryer. So it was another Pampered product. Cooked the asparagus in the air fryer for 4 or 5 minutes and just did some pasta with it. I wasn't sure what You know, I'm one of those old school people where we have a veggie, a starch, and a protein. And I wasn't sure what starch to go with it, but I figured, you can't go wrong with pasta. And it was really, really good. So yeah, I'm very old school. Like I make sure my plate has the colors on it and whatever. So yeah, it was delicious. Well, I didn't eat it.
Your asparagus looks green. It looks like all the nutrients are in there. It looks absolutely perfect. I love it. It looks delicious.
Yeah,
El
the
Dente for your mustacholis too.
The air fryer is the only way I cook my asparagus because it is just, you can't go wrong. It's either 4 or 5
Mhm.
minutes. Kind of depends on how many I have in there.
Cool.
All right, so now I did this today and the sous vide eggs, super duper easy. It's 6 eggs whisked together with 1/3 of a cup of cottage cheese. Now, for those people that don't like cottage cheese, you don't know the cottage cheese is in there, people. It kind of just all melts together and it has the same, the cottage cheese ends up having the same texture as the egg, which is soft. I think Sherry said something about it being soft and silky. It is. Now, I am one that does eat the Starbucks egg bites, and that is exactly how it is, soft and silky. And I think that the next time I make it, I'm going to experiment with other things besides the cottage cheese, maybe some ricotta cheese. I don't know. I'll try other things. And I used some of my leftover asparagus, just chop that up, put that in there with a little bit of cheese and pepper. But next time I think I'll try some red bell pepper, maybe a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna jazz it up. I kind of just followed the recipe exactly the way it is. And I was a little bit nervous if they were gonna stick. Super easy. Again, patience, grasshopper, patience, because it does take a long time. So if you want to make breakfast in a hurry, this might not be what you want to make because it took about, again, 25 minutes for your water to get to the temperature, which I think was 140. Then you put it in and get this. It takes an hour and a half to cook your eggs. So this is kind of funny. So I had a little bit of egg mixture left over. And of course I was hungry. So I just popped it in my ceramic egg cooker and popped it in the microwave for a minute. And it was equally as good. So you can either like microwave something for a minute or sous vide for 2 hours.
Somebody said that they put it in the Marie said, use the egg bite pan and did it in the air fryer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Now I will try other things in here, but they popped out perfectly. And I think Patty has a picture of that too. They popped out so easy. I didn't wait I just took it immediately out, turned it upside down on my cutting board, pushed it, and they all came straight out. Like I didn't wait at all.
Yeah.
They were good. Again, you only get 7, right? 1, 7. Yeah. You only get 7 and I ate 2.
So what did you do? Did you refrigerate them? Were you able to just refrigerate them?
Yeah. I put them in our new cotton store. Is that what it's called?
Cotton store. Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're asking if you had to put them in the silicone bag.
Put what in a silicone bag?
The
Egg
egg
bites.
The egg bite, did you put the whole thing in the silicone bag or you just put them in there like that?
No. So all you do is make sure you put your lid on and you use the little cradle, and this just goes into your water. Like at first I thought, surely this is supposed to go on the stand, but it does not go on the stand. It kind of just floats around in the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I know I saw Christy O'Neill said that she used, here it is, the Peruvian, I hope I said that right,
Yeah.
green sauce in the egg bites. She said that was amazing. That's
Oh,
amazing. That's amazing by itself.
And someone also said that they can use the egg bite thing on steam in the pressure cooker for 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, well, there you go. That would be a lot quicker.
Okay.
She said that
I always, whenever
the
we
texture
get
is a little
things,
different.
I always follow whenever we do new things,
Yeah.
get products. I follow whatever the recipe is exactly for the first time, and then I can play with it and tweak it. But I want to know exactly how Pampered
Yeah,
Chef
I
had
agree.
intended that recipe to be, so I always do it exactly
You're
the way.
saying the air fryer lid, it's air fryer safe, but the lid is not.
Oh, okay.
It's
Wait,
the texture that's so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
agree. That's why I would think sous vide
here,
would
I'll
be-
show them because Louise, these are not professional pictures again. These three to the left are Louise's pictures. Do they look gorgeous or what?
Yeah.
You can see though what the cottage cheese, it makes it so creamy. That's
That's
what
what
makes
it
it so
is.
creamy. I bet they're delicious. I
And
know
that's
that
what
they're
you can buy the
delicious.
egg cooker by itself. I
Yeah.
think all the accessories are available by themselves. Yes.
Look at that. That is
Is that right?
gorgeous. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop share for a second because I know Christy was talking about, Christy O'Neill, you know, what did she just say? Where is that? About the rotisserie chicken. I make the rotisserie chicken with it and then egg bites with the leftover sauce. Oh, okay. That she's talking
Oh.
about the Peruvian sauce
Green
there.
sauce.
Green sauce, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sauce is that
I love
Peruvian
that
sauce
sauce.
is really,
It's
really
in my
good.
house too.
Yeah, it is delicious. Can you put the pan also in the oven? Did we cover that?
Yeah, Miriam Miriam Miller in the comments said that she did the egg bites in the air fryer twice.
Oh,
With the
And
lid, with the lid?
not,
not
lid,
with the
yeah.
lid, no lid.
Not the
If you use them in the air fryers, the lid is not air fryer safe. The bottom is though.
Mhm. I'll try that tomorrow.
there you go.
Yeah.
Louise is
I bet they
putting
will.
out the storm.
Silky though.
What's that?
I wonder if they won't be
I
as.
wonder.
No.
Somebody said the texture is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Christy O'Neill that said the texture. Yeah, texture is a little different, but great. And you can only do 2 layers.
Yeah. So Sarah has a great question because she said if she didn't earn any of the new tools, which one would you recommend that we invest in? Since Louise's has them all and has used them all pretty much, which one would you definitely recommend, Louise?
I mean, I think this right here is an essential. I mean, there's so many things. I can't wait. I know Marie's already made yogurt, but I can't wait to make yogurt
Yeah.
in this thing. I mean, back in the early 80s, my mom had I think it was called the Yogi machine. It was a yogurt making machine.
Oh,
She made homemade yogurt back in the 80s. So anyway, I would say this because I know it's a big ticket item, but host your own party and get it for 60% off this
Yeah.
month. Why not? Right.
hmm.
Yep.
And then after that,
Absolutely.
I'm thinking like this.
Oh, I know. That's fun. That is so fun. And that rectangular pan, you're right. That is, I actually had to get rid of mine. So that is a great replacement for that pan. There's so much that you would do with it. Yeah.
You know, Sarah, my answer to that would be what you're gonna want to use the most for your family. I think all of them are great right now. That would just be my recommended advice is, what do you see using yourself that you would use right away? Because that's what's most important is that you use them and show them being used in your home and in your kitchen and taking pictures and going live and what you would feel comfortable with and earning them, the rest of them, because they're all amazing. But what are you going to use the most and right away so that you can
For sure.
demo them?
Yeah. I would agree with you on the
That's true.
multi cooker.
Yeah, multi-cooker though that's my favorite.
Yeah. Because then,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an investment because then you could feed your family. I mean, then you're
Absolutely.
cooking for
You
your
use
family.
so
with it.
much.
Yeah, and you
You
can
so
do so
much
much
with
with it. Did that
Oh,
help,
we
Sarah? Oh,
I
go ahead.
forgot we did rice in here too. I have a rice cooker because we eat a lot of rice, but I had a lot of people over the other day and we did the rice in here. Perfect.
Okay.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah. Pad Thai.
All right. That's all I got, Patty.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
I see
Right.
Furiel is on our call. Just
I
wondered.
did. I tried saying before, but I don't. Where
Is she-
are you? I know it. I think she went
Going
live
under
tonight.
the-
What do you want, Patty?
Just any
Isn't that
comments
nice?
about
Isn't that nice how she treats me?
any
You guys
comments
all
about
thought.
Sandy B?
Dinner looked amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it did. We were watching you. Oh, there it is, huh? So what do you love? What do you love?
Well, I'm going to share something for all of the newbies here. I'm going to tell you something that this is what's happening to me as I'm getting older. I'm realizing I have to own my own shit. So,
Not that we're recording or not. Yeah,
no, it's fine. We're keeping it real. So for you new people here, I haven't been here as long as Patty and Marie have. Happy anniversary, Marie. Happy 34th anniversary.
yay.
And so I'm coming on next week to my 30th anniversary with Pampered Chef, and I pride myself on being a pretty decent Pampered Chef consultant. I've done okay. So I decided today I'm going to go live because it is March 1st, and I do like to go live, that I was going to do one of my classic recipes that I sort of invented for the company a few years ago called my Tuscan pasta that I used to make in my restaurant. And I took it from the all-purpose pot to the multi-pot and then to the quick cooker. So I said, oh, what's the big deal? So I pulled out my multi-cooker. I haven't had a chance to open everything up until recently. So I do everything. I read the manuals and I go plug it in, nothing. I'm like, what the hell? And I went around every outlet in my kitchen with this machine, plugging it in, going, what the hell's going on? So I literally messaged Amy Shepard at the home office, two of my, some of my friends that I know had gone live with it. I go, what am I doing wrong? They go, did you turn it on?
I already guessed that.
There is a switch.
I'm like going, I'm sorry, what? I really did read the manual. And I'm like going, she goes, yeah, the button in the back. I'm like, well, the quick cooker didn't need to do that. You plug it in, it comes on.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay. So yeah, an hour, literally moving the thing
Oh my
from
God.
outlet to outlet.
Oh, geez.
So anyways, and so even though I do
After
recommend,
nothing.
like Louise said, you do want to read your manual. And I swear on my children, I read the manual from beginning, and I just never saw the part about the button in the back. And so anyways, phew. So I go to, start it, and it is a different animal, guys, than the quick cooker. This is coming from me. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I have to say the meal turned out phenomenal. Once I figured out what the heck I was doing, and I do love it. I think the features that they've added to this thing, as a former chef, I'm very impressed. My oldest son, Alexander, cannot wait to get his hands on this because we have been using sous vide for decades, myself, and Alex is the only way he cooks. So he's very excited about this. That I'm very excited. I have to laugh at Louise for a second when she was going through the product. She reminded me of myself a lot, which is I'm going to start from the smallest to the biggest. And, I personally love an egg separator. That's the chef in me. So I think ours is very cool. I'll give you a million reasons why you need an egg separator. Love the multi-cooker. Thrilled they listened to me about the spider because every kitchen needs a spider. You need that spider tool. You'll be amazed at how often you're going to use it. Loving the reusable bags because we have the cryovac machine and it's just not good for the environment, really, and it's expensive to reuse. So I'm thrilled about that. I got to tell you, in my 30 years, this is one line that I'm very, there's not one product in there that I'm not thrilled with. I got to be honest. And I never say that, anybody who knows me. I'm really excited
You're
about it.
pretty honest.
I'm being very honest. I do like that. When they first announced the secret pan, right away in my head, I go, how would I sell it? What would I go live doing with it? What are the options? Loved Louise's idea of the cornbread. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I have to say, very good idea. But even for me, because I'm not a kitschy person, I go, that's going to sell because look how much you spend going to the bakery
Totally.
to get a custom cake.
Yeah.
I'm with everybody about the 9x13 with the lid. I have been asking for that forever because we had one a few years back and then they got rid of it. And so I used it today and I made the dulce de leche cake in it, cleaned up like a dream. It was, again, followed the instructions, which I never do. I'm not gonna lie. And, I think my personal cake is better, but I've been a pastry chef for 40 years. So I'm not gonna, but it was good for what Louis liked it, but then, he's not very picky. Look at his wife. So
Stop.
I'm really excited about the bakeware, but I honestly, there's not any one product that I would say I'm going to have a problem moving. I'm really like, I think, you know what's great about these products? You can go live with every single one of them.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it, that I can go live or incorporate them into my live. Almost every single tool I can find a use for it, depending on what theme I'm doing, you know, because I
Okay.
do different themes. So
Yeah.
go for it, guys. But I would get the multi-cooker just because that one's gonna give you so many options to go live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
So-
I would say.
Oh, I was gonna say, we have a request about the small stainless nonstick. How are
Oh.
you gonna promote that? Do you love it?
Oh, well, I don't know if anybody ever watches, excuse me, I don't know if anybody ever watches my live videos, but if you
Yes.
watch the one I did earlier, which where everything, we lost power, had to come back. Couldn't get the damn thing, never mind. Anyways, if you look, I've already got it hanging up. Now, that alone will tell you, in my kitchen, if something is right there for easy reach, that means I'm using it. Even my husband, who is not a cook by any stretch of the imagination, when he says that, he goes, "Now, how perfect is that size for 2 people or a single person? That's awesome. Why do we always have to have a bigger stainless steel pan if it's 1 or 2 people?"
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and you never, ever, rarely do you find an 8-inch pan that is not only stainless steel, non-stick, oven and broiler safe, okay, and the lid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your selling points right there. You're getting so much bang for your buck with that pan. That's why it's hanging up there. And I was determined not to clutter my new kitchen like I did before, but that had to be right where I would use it. So I would use it by making, you know, going in and doing, you know, an omelet or doing a baked omelet. If anybody wants that recipe, I'll post it for you on
Yes.
Ryan's. That one is the greatest demo, and it shows our multi-prep machine too. The hand mixer, amazing incorporation with that pan. And the fact that I can go in the oven and it's 3 minutes to make a beautiful, you know, souffle omelet. That's a great demo. The whole thing will take you 10 minutes, literally 10-minute demo. So do an omelet, do, you know, simple, you know, scrambled eggs in it, you know, do something like a mini, like garlic knots, like you would do in the, you know, and show them that, look at this little pan, perfect for making a little side bread dish. Grand's biscuits, melted butter, our beautiful new garlic base, you know, that the new oil with the garlic and the basil and all that nummy stuff. Toss the biscuits in there, Parmesan cheese, throw them in the pan, put them in there for 18 minutes at 350, and you got beautiful garlic knots with your dinner. So if that's, you want to show them the versatility of the different things that it can do.
Yeah.
Okay, and the features, the lid, oven safe, you know, dishwasher safe, non-stick, perfect size for, you know, 2 eggs over easy, or 1 grilled cheese. You don't have to pull out a huge 12-inch pan to make something smaller. So that's gonna go like, and reach out to everybody who's bought any cookware, not just stainless. Because even people who bought non-stick say, would you like to really test out one of our new items, the stainless non-stick? I think you need to have the variety in your kitchen. That's how you will really sell it. But just go, the thing about a pan like that, it's nothing you're going to cook in it is going to be in there for very long. So it's a great 5, 10, 15-minute demos. You'll love it. I love it. That's why it's hanging up there.
So the more you keep talking, the more people are posting, I need that recipe. Oh, I need that recipe. I need that recipe. So guess what, girl? We're going to need all these recipes.
Well, I don't know. I'm very busy this week. You know, I got a lot going on.
I know you do. I know. I know.
I will put them there for you. I promise.
Okay. Thank you. You're just going to do them in Ryan Rockstars. Is that where you're
Yeah,
gonna
I think that's easier. Yeah.
Okay. Totally. Absolutely.
But if anybody wants my pasta recipe, that's on my page. That's on my,
Okay.
you know, my regular timeline on Facebook. I just posted it literally 5 minutes ago.
Okay, perfect. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate
Sure.
it.
Can I go back to my dinner now?
Little did we know. Yes, absolutely. I will take the spot. Should I keep the spotlight on you? Okay. All right.
So
So
looking for the cornbread recipe. Is that in the season's best?
cornbread recipe, Louise.
Is that in the season's best?
I don't know.
I
Louise, where'd you get that cornbread recipe? I don't know where she's at. I can't
Oh,
find it.
Jiffy.
What's that? Jiffy? Jiffy cornbread? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I remember we used to make that. Jiffy cornbread. I do remember that in the flan pans.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the chili on top. That's what we did.
Don't overthink it, guys.
Yeah.
Do not overthink it.
Easy peasy. All right. Okay, one more. I have one more screen share and then we're gonna move to a different subject. So here we go. I just wanted you guys to see this. I don't know if anybody saw this. It is that new dinner boot camp. Did everybody see this? Because I have to tell you, I downloaded the e-cookbook. You can get that in Marketing Imagery. You can just Google for the cookbook there, but look at this. So I'm going to stop screen share because I'm going to actually show you. I actually downloaded this cookbook so that you guys could see this cookbook. Screen share. I mean, it's a winner, everybody. Can you guys see this? Some of these recipes in here look marvelous. I don't want to take too much time. The grilled honey garlic chicken. Look at these babies. Chili lime pork with charred corn salad. Sous vide stuffed burgers. Oh, you guys. I don't even know how to say this. Cod air fryer tostitas. Baja cod air fryer tostitas. Okay, pressure cooker steak chili. Did you guys see that? Look at that. And eggplant meatballs. That one I am going to do. I love that. And then look at this. There's the confetti surprise cake. So more cakes. And doesn't this look good? I know. Strawberry sprinkle donut milkshakes. You're like, what? All in the same thing. Like strawberry sprinkle donut, but yet it's a milkshake. Okay. I just felt like dips and sauces, avocado crema. Which one would you make? Dips and sauces, peri-peri sauce, all good stuff. I just felt like I wanted you guys to see that. What do you guys think about that? Go check it out. It's in the Marketing Imagery and it's in the Plan a Party.
Yep,
It's in the
and
Plan a Party.
Sherry just put it in the chat for everybody.
She is the best. Okay, I'm doing a table party with it. Way to go, Sarah.
And it is in table. So if you go
And
into
it's in
table,
table.
that is the
Yeah,
party
I did see
template.
it there too. Yep,
That
so
is
there
the
you
party
go.
template for you. So everybody go do a table party.
There you go. Okay, so our next speaker, and I'm super excited about this because I have to just find her. She's right there, but she's
I'm
right next to me.
Can they hear me okay? though?
Can you guys hear?
Without me?
I'll go on mute. I'll go on mute. But Denise is going to share a few things and very specific things for reaching out for some bookings, but she's going to do it with our board app. So I'm going to let her take it away.
Okay, so yes, I can do it. Okay, okay. I can hear myself over there, so it's hard. Okay, see, I think I need to.
Can you guys hear
Can you
Denise?
hear me okay if I just leave it on her speaker? Yes, okay, I think that's better. Okay, so boards is an amazing thing. And how many of y'all are using boards already or know about boards? Yes, okay, it is free. If you're not using it already, you can go to boards.com. You can go and download the app. Do I have sharing available?
Oh, didn't I? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Are you?
Nope, I don't.
Okay, hold on. I thought I did.
So it's on Android, it's on I can't think, Apple as well. There's also in Facebook, there's a boards Facebook group just for Pampered Chef consultants. Linda McGuire did an amazing job doing a actual boards training for us. And if you haven't seen that yet, it is on the PC team training already. She even shared her boards apps for us. So you can go down there and actually get her copies of her boards. So we'll post those if you don't already have them, but you can get them on PC team training. So hers is more, it's not an actual boards training that either one of us are truly doing. I'm going to do a short snip for you, but if you go to the Facebook training group for boards, you're going to get everything. Tiffany Foreman has done an amazing job, but there's a lot of videos with details on there that she's made for you. But what I've done is, it's spring, right? Spring launch. We all need bookings. How many of y'all need to fill your calendar? Still need some bookings, right? I do, right? So what I do is inspired by, we've not made a new password yet, right, for PCP training?
No, we don't have
It's
a
the
new
same one.
password yet.
Okay, so in order to get some bookings, I've made a board that I'm going to share with y'all, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of what boards is for those of y'all who do not know it yet. So this is, okay, so this is actually the website for boards. So if you don't have boards yet, this is where you'll go, boards.com, and log in. Then I'm going to show you mine. Oops. Okay, it's not showing very friendly. Okay, there we
No.
go. There it goes. Okay, so this is my birthday bash one. Spring Booking Blitz is what I named it. What it's really neat with boards, for those of y'all don't know it or not used it, everything is on here already, and it becomes an actual keyboard for you. So when you, instead of having to type everything like with text replacement, or with even in or in any other app, you can use this in Messenger, you can use this in text replacement, you can use this in anywhere you would use text. So you basically are just going to put up your boards and press something and it sends it. So you'll want to change, you'll be able to change the name, change the dates. But what we've created is an ask. We are doing it on table. This is your first one that you would open up, and I'm going to share it with you. If they say no, not now, I'm too busy, totally understand, but we're going to see if we can pencil them in for a future date. You decide on the future month you want to do. I know Sherry Eisinger shared a little bit about how she was booking out for a couple of months right now, even, or the next month, and still filling up her calendar. If they say no, right now, I'm not into doing Pampered Chef parties, or, I'm not, then maybe offer them a shared rewards. And a lot of people don't know about the shared rewards, and I've used that a couple of times. They're like, no, I really don't want to do a party. And some people don't feel comfortable asking their friends to buy things so that they can get rewards. And a lot of times that's the only reason they're saying no. So I will say, they tell me no, I just don't like to party. Well, I'll tell them, I appreciate your honesty, but the traditional parties are not for you. You kind of explain to them the shared rewards, and sometimes you'll get that yes. So it's just an opportunity to ask and offer those shared rewards parties. And then we even have just a flat out no, they don't want it at all. It's still, here's an opportunity. Well, can I still send you the new catalog link? Would you be interested in seeing the new spring products? Because just because they're not having a party, you still have an opportunity to get some sales, right? You still want to keep them as a customer. So then you want to have the next thing here. Now this one, there's a lot of words in here. I've got the link here, as you can see, to be able to link your interactive catalog. But right here it says add your PWS ID. I know we've got a lot of new people on here, so if you do not know what that is where you went to create your Pampered Chef website. You added what your name would be. So like mine is Denise Garza. I'm going to put Denise Garza in that area right there. If it was, what is yours, Patty? Patty M or something. So whatever yours is,
Sorry.
it's okay. She's a music professional. Whatever yours is, that's where you're at there. If you're not really sure what that is, your PWS ID, you're going to log into Consultants Corner, hover over the little initial on the right-hand side, and you can see Manage Personal Website, and that will show you what your PWS that you picked. And that would be the easiest way to see what it is and drop it in there. And another idea that I do is I actually create a shopping link for every month. It is a way to, if somebody orders something, say they're ordered something for $70, right? What happens at $80? They get a free product, right? So that's an opportunity when you see that order come in and be able to contact them and say, hey, I don't know if you noticed that just $10 away for an amazing gift. If you have a shopping link open for people that are sending in individual orders, you still have that opportunity to try to get those additional orders or build onto the orders. If you just give them your website and they place the individual orders, you cannot make adjustments or unlock carts or help them with adding in orders or anything like that, or cross sell them. So I always have a link open that is just for extra orders like that. And that kind of helps me be able to add on to parties. So that's just another idea to help you with that. Then in here also have your picture for your host offer and for your guest offer. So they ask, what is it? Instead of you having to go in and download it to your phone, I mean, how many of you have downloaded it to your phone like a million times, right? Because you're looking for it to send it to somebody. Now it's right there on your boards. You literally just have to click it and send it. And I'm going to show you real quick. I've linked up my phone and hopefully I'll be able to share that. Oops, you don't want to see Nancy Jones. Can you see it? No.
Can I see now?
Well, I'm going to try to stop share.
Oh yeah, stop
reshare.
share and then reshare.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if y'all can pick up on my phone. Does it pull up my
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yay.
You're
Okay.
good.
Okay, so let me bring it up. So here's my boards app. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is what my boards app looks like. And again, it's just going to be the same thing where I could literally just click on it and send it. So let me do one more thing here. What I meant to do was, that's what the app looks like, but I'm going to open up Messenger and show you how easy it is. I'm going to send it to, let's see, Patty, where are you? You're going to get a message from me.
Okay.
Okay, so Patty is going to, I'm going to open up my boards app, and right here, you're going to see a keyboard where your keyboard is. I'm going to select boards. So that's what you're doing. You're changing your keyboard, and it will automatically do that for you when you download my boards app. As you can see, it has a flower so you kind of assign an emoji to each different board, so you know how to find it a little bit easier. So my first one right there is ask. So there it goes, that easy. That's all I did was click on it and it added it in. So now all I have to do is go through and change and put Patty's name. Sorry, it's a little bit hard on my keyboard, on my phone. So you don't want to have name, right?
So calling me name.
Patty, not names, but just name. Patty, and I'm going to change the date. I'm going to say March 6th and March, I don't know, 11th, right? We're going to just say those two, right? You always want to offer dates for what you want, right? And I'm trying to get my calendar opened up or filled up at the beginning, and that's it, send. So that quick, I've been able to send it to her. So she's like, well, yeah, what's the host reward? This quick, I just click on it. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry, I have too many screens on my computer. Okay, hold on. Can you see that? Yeah. So this quick, I just click on it. There's the picture and it sent it to her. So that's the beauty of boards. Everything is right there. You can also share boards with one another. There's so many people that have downloaded the boards, other people's boards in Facebook, that you can go in there and grab them and just use other people's boards. So, but right now I'm going to add this one in here for everybody to use. So I'm going to challenge everybody to use this. I mean, if you're trying to fill up your I can't even talk today. I'm so tired. Your calendar. Thank you. I challenge you to send out, 30 a day, 10 a day, but, until you fill up your calendar. But right now is the perfect time with all the brand new products. You saw how amazing they are. Louise showed them to us. I mean, who doesn't want those and to get something that's 60% off? So use these words. They're all there for you. And let's fill our calendars. So.
What do you guys think? How does boards look to you? How is it looking? Does anybody on boards? I know, let's see, we still have a full house here. I can't see all.
It looks wonderful,
but is anybody who's not on boards or has no idea? Let's do that. Who's not on boards? Okay, I see Florence, Janet, maybe. I Eileen, it's going fast because people are like, I'm like, the
Yeah,
screens are
there's a lot of
switching.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, screens are
But
shifting.
it's
Okay.
really easy.
It is.
It's pretty simple. I
Maybe
think-
we could put the link for, unless somebody put it in there. There is a link for the Facebook group.
I will,
Yeah,
I will do both.
okay.
I put it in. I put it in
So,
already.
And it's free, guys. That's the
Yeah,
beauty of
it is free. Yeah, and you can do it. Denise was on her browser doing it, which I find a whole lot easier than trying to work off my phone, especially when you're trying to get things into boards. And I have to tell you, they have boards that so many people are sharing in there. All you need is the little, you click on the link, they give you it's a clickable link that you click on. You'll enter in your passcode or your email address or whatever that you logged into boards. And all of a sudden you get the board is added to your boards app.
Yep.
So then you can use it that way.
It's amazing.
Or what I would suggest, if there's things like if it's host coaching or something and you feel like, you know, like you don't, it's too wordy or you wanted to try something else, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. Does
Yeah.
anybody have any questions?
Yeah,
here?
so Sarah posted, definitely watch Tiffany's trainings in the pin post in the group. Yes, that is exactly, she's gonna give you a lot more details. There is no way that we could do we'd have to do a whole call just on training.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is I really wanted to do this booking blitz to get our calendars full. So we
Right.
wanted to give you this and you can go into there to get the more details on how to use it.
Absolutely. So there was a reason for that. So the words are in there. It'll be just as easy to do that. All you have to do is copy and paste. Yeah, I think you have to add the boards app. It's been a while since I did. I mean, not the boards app, the boards keyboard.
No, it actually downloads
It downloads it with
right,
it.
when you-
Okay,
when
well,
it-
that's even
right.
easier. Okay,
I just shared the board and it is in the chat already. Sarah,
Okay, did you
it's
guys
right
see it there?
above yours. Yeah, Cora shared the
Yeah.
Facebook group and then I shared the app right below. On my board, I'm sorry, right below. Do you see it?
Nice. Yep. I
okay,
see.
Okay, so just make sure
So
whether
there
or
it
not
is.
you have boards right now or not, go ahead and copy that link and save it somewhere for yourself. And if not, I'll make it available if you need it.
Yeah.
You
We'll
can
put
ask
it
for
with the
records.
replay. We'll
Yeah,
actually remind
can
me,
do
we'll
that.
put that with the replay. We'll make sure that we put that with the replay. What do you guys think? Okay, does anybody have any questions? Who feels equipped? Who feels empowered to go out there and message a bunch of people? Anybody? Who's gonna do that? Come on, let's get
I
on
am.
board here.
So
Who's
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do
that?
it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Patty.
The group before, you just can, I think you can just go in.
Yeah.
It's,
No, you don't need to sign up before. No, because I think there's lurkers in that group anyway.
Yeah. and it's just free. It's free. There's no charge for
Yeah,
it.
so you download it. You are going to be amazed at, I know we've done some things on text replacement.
This is
Okay.
text replacement on steroids.
Yeah, this is text replacement on steroids. She's absolutely right. There's so many things that you can actually put in there. I think you can put videos in there,
They think,
or you could put the link for the videos.
The
They're
link for the
working
videos.
on the videos. They're working on putting the actual video in there, but right? Is that right, Cora? Did you have a question?
No, I just am very
they're-
non-techy.
You are
raise their
muted, I
hands.
think.
you ask them to raise their hands
Oh,
if they
am
want
I
on
muted?
boards. You're,
Oh, go ahead, Cora.
I'm super untechy and I started with boards and it's amazing. It saves so much time.
Yeah. Like, what are some of the things that you use, Cora?
I use Tiffany's host coaching. So when I
Okay.
get up in the morning, I go to a messenger and I go to my host and I just hit buttons and it's all there. It's just amazing. I'm
It
going to
is.
use Denise's. I'm
it's
going to
that-
book my March with those. With
There
that
you
board.
go. Who's
That's
gonna
what,
book
that's
that?
what we made it for.
Yeah, well, that's what Denise made.
Yep,
Thank
it was made for that.
I was a standard buyer.
She
Well,
helped.
thank you for standing.
All I did was look it all over and go, good job. That was my job.
She fed me today.
I fed her today. Yeah, so I think it's really good. Who else has questions? I know we're at an hour, so we're trying to be very thoughtful of your time. Did I do, because I never do that. I'm just like you give me the microphone, I take it.
It's still 8 o'clock, guys. I
Yeah.
challenge y'all to start sending some out.
I mean,
tonight.
it's still early, except of course, if you're on the
Yeah.
East Coast, then it's like 9 o'clock. But, most definitely, you can do that or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the great part is, like I said, you can add them into Messenger as well. I mean, you don't have to just text. You can put it in Messenger, so it's really neat. You can use it anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Marie, what do you think? Do you have anything else? Do you want to say anything? Are you muted? No.
I'm muted.
No, you're not. You're good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, good. Then I'm not muted. I was, I just added boards to my computer. I've been just trying to use my phone. So
Oh my gosh, that is like, as soon as they had that available, and I don't know how I got privy to being one of the testers or whatever, or was given that, I was like, she's not on this call, I don't think, but Yvonne Platisha, oh my gosh, she does everything from her phone. She
She
doesn't even
doesn't
own
own
a
a
computer.
computer.
I'm like, are you kidding me? No, I could never.
Well, I'm excited to think that I could throw all my pictures there
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah,
I was creating I'm creating some of my own responses, but the fact that I could just send it right away. oh my
right.
God, that's
Yeah,
so-
you don't have to have the host special downloaded 1,200 times on your phone.
No,
And
right.
the other thing is, I feel like I'm learning. It's nice to be able to have a system where we can learn from each other, because some of you guys have such good words and such good stuff. And it's like, no wonder people
Yeah,
are doing so good. And that the fact that you could share it this way, nobody gets in trouble for anything. So between table and boards, I think it's going to change everything. I really do.
totally.
And doing a handful of live shows again, I think that'll make a difference.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
So the $25 kit, Patty, I'm just wondering, if you want to circle back to that at all before we just hang up with just a $25 kit, like even offering a chance for somebody to start the business.
Exactly. I mean, here, the value already, you're getting a numbers and letters cake pan, it's $42. You're like, are you kidding me? Who wouldn't want to go ahead? Now is the perfect time. We've never done anything like that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think could be a game changer anyway.
I think so. I mean, we probably have a lot of people on this call that would like to promote to director. This would be a great month, and it's probably a great month because we have that great host special. Anything, any product in the line at 60% off, even for a $200 show. So, yeah.
And guys, all those y'all that are here newbies and you're thinking, oh no, I never want to be a director. I'm never going to do that. I'm just here to sell just a little bit. That was me 2.5 years ago, or almost 3 years ago. It is a blessing. You make lifelong friends. Look where I'm at.
She's with me. She's
I'm actually here. And when I signed up and I found out that I signed up with somebody who lived in Chicago, I literally called Pampered Chef and said, can I change? Because I thought, so this has been a blessing that has changed my life. And I never thought I'd be doing this full time now. I mean, so it is. So never say never. Just, God has brought you here for a reason. It blesses your life. It can bless somebody else's life. So if you're going to share it, don't necessarily share it because you're thinking, well, it's for me to promote. Share it because this thing can really help other people. If for nothing else but that, it could help somebody else. So if you know somebody who might be struggling because they just need friends to hang out with, or they love to cook, or they could use some extra money, whatever. I mean, just if you've got somebody in mind, or you don't even know. I mean, I sent out 109 messages the other day just to put it out there, say, hey, is there somebody you might, and I actually had 4 responses. So, and 3 of them I never thought, so, yeah.
What do we say? We say that, you know what, people's lives change all the time. You never know. Husband could lose a job. I mean, they could lose a job. I mean, it's crazy. They want to earn some extra money. They're trying to, get rid of their credit card debt. You never know. And you know what? You always have to be thinking you know, for them, you know, this isn't about you. Once you saying, I don't want to do that, you know, I feel pushy, all of a sudden you have totally made that about you. That's why you want to make it, you know, all you have to do is ask. People don't walk away if you say, hey, you know, I think you'd be really great at this. You know, I know that you lost your job or you're looking for a way to, you know, pay off your credit card debt. Why don't you just try this? You know, like authentically that you're offering them this great opportunity, because I know what it's done for me and I know what it's done for those people that share how this has made a difference in their lives and their family's life. So don't be selfish.
Yeah,
This
I
isn't about
thought of you because
Yeah.
that's the normal reason.
Right.
That's usually what I start
Yeah.
with, and then just put it out there and say, you know, if it's not something that's meant to be great, but this is just the reason I thought about it for you.
Mhm.
And you never know, you know, don't make the decision for them.
Right. You never know whose life you can change. Somebody will be thanking you. Does anybody have any questions? Because now it's 8:13 and I just want to make sure that we answer everybody's questions. Everything will be posted in the PC team training. If you're part of whatever organization Nancy chose, Marie's or myself, we usually post them in our own groups, and we will make sure that we get that.
Everything will be posted.
The resources will be posted like that. How's that sound?
Happy anniversary, Marie.
Yeah, everybody give a big shout out to Marie for that.
Happy anniversary, Marie.
Happy anniversary.
She's the
Yeah.
same age as her anniversary.
I am the same age as my anniversary.
What's that?
I am the same age as my anniversary
You
because
are.
actually I'm younger than my anniversary.
I always say age is a state of mind. It's in here. Here's where it is. So,
And you
for
know, Feriel's going to be celebrating her 30 years. I mean,
Yay.
it really says a lot about our company that it is such a gold standard that we love our company. We love the people we work with, the quality and caliber. I mean, heck, Warren Buffett ended up buying us because
Yeah.
he loved us too. So, I mean, I think other companies wish they had what we have here. So it's not always easy to stick with something, but it is so worth it in the long run. So,
Yeah.
but like,
Absolutely. Well said, Marie.
thank you.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good
Thank
night.
you all for joining us. We appreciate it. And have a great March, everybody. Yay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.